Question 7. Kelly recorded the length of time 48 teachers took to travel to school on Monday. The table shows information about these travel times in minutes. The least time was 5 minutes, the greatest time was 47 minutes, the median was 28, the lower quartile, the first quarter of those teachers, took up to 18 minutes. The upper quartile is 35, so up to 3/4 of the teachers took up to 35. The first 3/4 of the teachers took up to 35 minutes. Okay, so part A says work out the number of teachers with a travel time of 35 minutes or more. Okay, so the upper quartile, you can see, is also 35 minutes. Now, what does that mean? That means the first 3/4 of the teachers took up to 35 minutes. So the first 12 teachers took up to 18 minutes. The next 12 teachers took up to 28 minutes, the median. Another 12, that's 3/4 of the teachers, took up to 35 minutes. And the last 12 took up to the greatest time of 47 minutes. Great, so remember the question is, work out number of teachers with a travel time of more than 35 minutes. So you can clearly see here, this is the upper quartile, 3/4 of the teachers took up to 35 minutes. How many took more than 35 minutes then? Well, 12 teachers did. Okay, now the first mark, this is worth 2 marks. The first mark is a method mark for working out 1/4 of the teachers, which is 12. You could have also shown this by doing 48 teachers divided by 4, which gives us 12 as well. That gives us 1/4 of those teachers. And the second mark comes from the answer of 12. Okay, and that's it for part A. Part B says, on the grid, draw a box plot to show the information in the table. Okay, so you have to know what a box plot looks like. You need to get your ruler, and it looks something like this. Okay, so it doesn't have a line going through the middle. Okay, this here represents the median, this is the lower quartile, upper quartile, greatest value, and lowest value. Okay? So get yourself your ruler and start putting in this data. So the least time is 5 minutes. Now be careful of the scale. They've given you a nice scale here. Sometimes it's not as nice as this. Okay, so 5. The greatest time is 47. So 45, 46, 47's here. The median 28 minutes. So first half of the teachers took up to 28 minutes. The low quartile, the first quarter of the teachers took up to 18 minutes. The first 3/4, the upper quartile, took up to 35 minutes. So 35 is here. And so we've done the hard bit. Now we need to turn it into a box plot. Remember, the line doesn't go all the way through the middle, and you can see, yes, okay. So we have put that information from the table into a box plot. Now that's worth 2 marks. Let's have a quick look at the mark scheme to see where you get those 2 marks. Okay, so if you've got one plotting error, then you get 1 mark. If you've only got one plotting error, then you get 1 mark only. If you've done it all correct like this, then you get both marks. So, next bit. Kelly then recorded the times the same 48 teachers took to travel to school on Tuesday. The box plot shows some information about these times. So you've got your box plot here, but for Tuesday. Part C says compare the travel times on Monday and on Tuesday. So let's have a look at our box plots. This is Monday. This is for Tuesday. And I think the best way to do this is just to show you what it says on the mark scheme. So I've just copied and pasted it here. Okay, now if you just have a look at these two box and whisker diagrams, you can see a few things that might not get you the mark yet. Okay, so you can see the quickest time on the Monday is quicker than the quickest time on Tuesday, and the longest time on Tuesday is longer than the longest time on Monday. So it would appear that it's quicker to travel on a Tuesday. Okay, but here's how you get the marks. So you get 1 mark for the median is higher on a Tuesday, which is this middle line. Okay, so the median is higher, or journeys took longer on Tuesday. Second mark for the interquartile range, which you take the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. Okay, so the interquartile range is higher on Tuesday, which means there's more variation in the journey length on Tuesday. Okay, so it says you get 2 marks for at least one comparison. For 2 marks, at least one comparison must be in context, and that's it.